And coming up here in just one moment, our friend John Annoni is going to be with us from Camp Compass Academy out in PA. Now, I was expecting to see John at the Great American Outdoor Show coming up in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, starting February the 3rd. So we had already talked. We said, hey, let's go have dinner and stuff. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, I don't have to wait another week or so. I get to see John Annoni right now. I just have to wait for him to put his headset on so we can talk to John.
Right over that Eagles hat, huh?
How you doing? Oh, my gosh. Huh. Cameron didn't tell me you were wearing an Eagles hat. Or else all right, well, we got to take a commercial break, but when we come back, how you doing, man?
I love you to death. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I appreciate you coming to the program. How's your week been?
You know what? This actually, I get 4 personal days from school.
Okay.
I took 2 to be here, so it's been a great 2 days. Very warming, very welcoming 2 days.
That is fantastic. And for folks again who don't know what Camp Compass and Camp Compass Academy is all about, can you give us the elevator pitch?
Sure. It is the monster that rewards inner city kids with hunting and shooting opportunities. We grow kids through the gun. So it's an opportunity for kids to grow through safe firearm use and hunting.
And again, I mean, so you just brought up like inner city kids, guns, and immediately I know that there are some people who just started twitching, thinking, no, that's the last thing you want to do, John Annoni. The last thing you want to do is to take these kids who are already in an environment where there's more violent crime, and then you're going to teach them how to shoot a gun. What the bleep is wrong with you, man?
That's written pretty well because I see it again and again and again. But, for us, we have chosen to do the deep work. There's enough people doing shallow work. We have chosen to do the deep work in regards to proving to people that this can be healthy, it can be safe, and it can be life-changing. So, for us, and I'm flattered and honored to be with you because I want you to know that deep message is going to continue and continue and continue.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. And here's the thing that people, I really do think, need to understand. In a high-crime environment, whether it's, Baltimore, Maryland, or Allentown, PA, or Camden, New Jersey, unfortunately, whether you like it or not, kids are going to run into drugs, they're going to run into guns, they're going to run into bad things, bad actions that they need to avoid. But when you give them that education, right, and it's not, we'll never say the word gun, don't ever mention a firearm, don't ever mention drugs. It's about giving them the skills that they need so that they understand and can make the right choices. I don't care if a 14-year-old in Camden knows how to use a gun. I want that 14-year-old to know you don't murder somebody, you don't carjack somebody, you don't rob somebody at gunpoint.
You know what? You're absolutely right with that, and it's about us, gun owners loving those kids and showing them that we love them enough to impart those skills to them. So for us, that premise of that object is there, but so is that internal love for our kids, and what we've been seeing with our people, our community, is that desire not just for the gun, but the desire for the child, and the desire to give a better quality of life.
Yeah.
And I think that's left out a lot, in the argument. I mean, I bang away here all the time because we're looking for a better opportunity for kids, and through education, that's how it happens. When I was first told that I shouldn't do this program, and there were some steps to climb, I could not walk away from what saved me. I could not walk away from that. So that's where, that deep work and that opportunity to give it to another kid. Mm-hmm. And I'd be willing to bet if you weighed kids that received our love compared to kids that don't receive our love, I'd be willing to bet it would go like this. So I'm asking our family to continue to love kids beyond the firearm, and that in turn will bring the firearm back into their lives.
How many kids have you been able to reach out and connect with?
You know what? I actually, I'm going to be really honest with you. I don't even know because I stopped counting.
Okay.
And I mean, I can get you that number. I know people talk about, we did this many, and ultimately we want to talk about, if I said that I was going to save you, am I saving you from a fire or am I saving you from a splinter? So our exposure numbers are in the thousands. However, I can tell you I've got 37 confirmed written "you saved my life" through this.
Wow.
Yeah, 37 confirmed.
Do you keep in touch with
these
kids?
Yeah, I can't. They're my family. When you love them from 6th grade until whenever, and you have an open door policy, they never leave. They're there. and you don't necessarily chase them, but they let you know that they're still there. You know, and that's who we are. I mean, this is how we get to love each other.
Yep.
You know, we may not see each other often, but we know that you're there.
Yeah.
You know, and ultimately, that's a big part of it.
So who is served by Camp Compass? I mean, who's eligible to take part in this?
It's kind of funny. We work out of an 8-block by 8-block area because I have a waiting list. You know, there's no problem finding kids.
Yeah.
You know, we primarily work with kids in like I said, an 8-block system in Allentown, Pennsylvania. I've had no reason to go beyond that because the kids that I'm serving keep coming. You know, if the kids left that area and there was no more left, I'd find another area to go to.
Right.
But I do not buy and will not buy we are going away, we are in trouble, we just need to start hunting different areas, you know, and believe in the system of caring.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what we do. That's who we are.
So there's room for a John Annoni in Camden, New Jersey. There's room for a John Annoni in Baltimore.
You know what? I don't know if there'll ever be another John Annoni, but there's room for John Annoni's philosophy. And there's room for whoever lives in that community that wants to own it. Mm-hmm. There's room for them. And they can have all the glory they want. You know, because it's not for me. If you want to save your community, okay, then save your community. I'm saving mine.
Yeah. Talking to you with John Annoni. And how can folks find out more about Camp Compass? How can they help?
Sure. You know what? They can help by praying for me, you know, first. But secondly, you know, they can go to campcompass.org. If they want to know more about me personally, they go to johnannoni, ANNONI.com. And our new push is huntingawareness.com.
Huntingawareness.com. All right. Let's talk about the new push. Then.
Well, let me tell you.
You can't just slide that into the end of the interview. Oh, by the way, we got a whole new push.
You know what?
Cam.
It's bigger than I ever dreamt. We finally have some research that is showing what we can do to unite different cultures. Mm-hmm. You know, when we talk about diversity, you know, and inclusion, people forget that this is a very diverse industry.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and we could use some help there. So what we're doing is pushing out an orange camouflage ribbon in the name of unity and in the name of moving hunting and the shooting sports forward.
That is awesome. Man, it's always so great talking with you, John.
You can't even. I love you to death.
Well, I love you too, and we're still going to hook up in Harrisburg, right?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, buddy. Thank you so much
All
for
right,
your
man,
time.
Hey, Cam.
John, yes, sir. John Pop.
Just to honor John's Eagles hat.
Oh, God, I knew this was
put on
coming.
my Eagles sweater.
Oh,
There you
look
are.
at that.
There you are.
There you go.
Look at that. Do I need to get Matt Light of the New England Patriots back over here to have a little talking to you?
2-on-2 now.
Well, let's.
It's
see what
okay because
happens.
I'm a Patriots fan. It can be 2-on-1, and you know what? It's still okay because
You're going to take that from him, John?
You know, it's something where I will allow you until it's over. You know, the game changes when somebody gets punched in the mouth, right?
That's right.
So we're hoping that Brady, God bless him, we're hoping one of our Fletcher guys that does a number on him.
I don't know what this wee stuff is here, John. But hey, buddy, it's always
All right,
good talking
brother.
with you.
And
Thanks
I
so
love
much,
you,
man.
and I appreciate you guys.
Love you
more than
too.
know,
We'll see
okay?
you soon. John
All
Annoni
right.
from Camp Compass with us here on Cam and Company.